Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but...
And the finish! It's in!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Stones. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Dashing forward at pace. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri, and it's Mahrez. Finds himself eased off the ball. Richarlison.
Richarlison has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you.
And it's Mahrez. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Calvert-Lewin. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
James Rodriguez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Cleared away. That's the throw. And it's Doucouré. It's a loose ball. Has a pop! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Mahrez loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Stones. Gundogan. Ferran Torres. De Bruyne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Well weighted. James Rodriguez! Oh, the ball's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Calvert-Lewin. And here's James. He's there to receive it. And he's cut it out. And he heaves it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
Manchester City have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
It's a throw-in. Mondi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a brilliant interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Everton going well here, and they're
Up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Manchester City can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Now it's James Rodriguez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ferran Torres. Gundogan. Ferran Torres. Alan gets it back. Now a chance to break. Calvert-Lewin plays it out to the flank. De Bruyne. Rodri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Aguero, out to the right. De Bruyne. Real chance! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Bruyne. Rodri. Gundogan. And it's Sterling. Gets the better of his man. And now the breakaway. Alan. Alan needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Breaks on here. Calvert-Lewin. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Mondi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And here's Aguero. Deftly done. Sterling gets a good foot in there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a go! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. Shoots! And that's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's been taken straight back. Good ball. Big chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Bernard. Stones positions himself well and cuts it out.
Everton certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Mahrez. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. It's Aguero! Ball is over the line. They are right into last chance territory. Gets wrestled off the ball. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.